The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. DeeplayForKeeps in the building. What's good, bro?
How you?
Yo, you know what's mad funny? Shout out my guy Tarzan in the back. When he walked in, he was like, wait, I know him. He's that let me put it on your titty guy.
You know that.
When did you start that? How long you had that for now?
2 years right now.
Okay, so I need the story behind it, right? Like what was like when did you start running around being like, let me put it on your titty?
Nah, it was Kelly, Sally, Becky.
Oh yeah.
Like that whole part. Basically, everybody was confused. Like, what that mean? Like, basically, bro, like RP DMX. Like, I got that off really like DMX, but like I switched it up. Like, you know how he was like, there was Brenda, Letitia, Leisha, what these bitches want from a nigga.
Yeah.
That song. Nobody even know that. So it's like, I heard that. I think just like made it into my own, like,
your own thing.
Feel me? And at the time, you know, Free Move, Free Keem, you know, we was using like the term Bree Kelly, Tone on Kelly, random.
Yo,
like,
for real, who is Bree, bro? This like,
Bree is just Bree. Like,
I'll never forget when I put out Keen's freestyle. Everybody's like, damn, bro. Like whoever Bree is, bro, she going through it right now.
Yeah, so Bree is just like, I don't know who Bree is. Like, Bree is just Bree, bro. So we was just using like just, for me, that's just our little slang words or like our little, for me, so it was just like Kelly, Sally, Becky, Brittany.
Okay.
Then like, let me put it on you. You know, it was just like, I was just a bar just to add to the, you know?
Yeah.
For me, like, let me put it on your titty. Like, it was just like let me put this on your titty. Like, feel me? Like, it was just like
kind of became part of your thing, though.
Yeah, a part of my slow. It was like a little saying I made. You feel me? It was just like, it just happened. It was never like, I planned this. It was just like, it happened. And then the song became viral. And it was just like,
You kind of strike me as like one of like, cause you know, I feel like there's like when it comes to younger rappers, or I guess especially like drill rappers, quote unquote, in New York, they always assume that y'all don't know like someone like DMX's music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like there's like an assumption that's like y'all don't fuck with that type of sound or that type of music because it's old, it's quote unquote old, or you know, it just wasn't y'all era, shit like that.
Nah, fucking like, nigga, music is a part of the old, you know, like, or maybe it's just me. I got mad people would be like, I got an old soul or whatever. I don't probably do, but like, I don't really think that. I just like old good music, like, feel me? Or
like, and X is just your shit.
No, I don't like usually listen to DMX, but that song right there, like, there was Brescia, Letitia, Shauna, Leisha. It was just like, oh, I bet I'm about to just Kelly, Sally, Becky, Brittany, like, feel me?
Do you like try to like discover good old music? Like, is that something that you be doing?
Yeah, and then
sometimes?
and then I go with the samples, you know.
Yeah, do you like do your history with the samples sometimes, or do you just kind of hear shit that sounds good and you run with it?
No, like for me, like I listen to old, like, for me, I might even listen to an old Chris Brown song sample, like, for me. Everybody used to listen to shit, pretty sure. You know, Chris Brown. For me, see how it's Drake samples. For me, everybody used to listen to Drake when he was younger. Like, for me, like shit like that, or like I bring it back to the 90s though, like New Edition. Like, niggas don't even know I got a song, Candy Girl. I sample Candy Girl. For me, like that old school. Feel me? I bring it back like old school. Not like 2012. I be like in the 90s, 80s with it.
Yeah. That'd be funny when you do like the Candy Girl sample and like nobody else knows what it is.
Exactly.
but it's funny because it's like a double-edged sword because like it sounds good, but the younger people don't really know what the Candy Girl sample is. But then like the older people be like,
they'd be
like, why the fuck is this kid sampling Candy Girl? You know, it's like a lot of shit going on when you do one of those samples though.
Where I try to go for like the older people, you know, that because that's where it's really at. I try to make my music for everybody to listen to. Or that's really it. You know, I try to like, you know, make music like, you know, that's real music, like something I could go in a label office and play, you know. Word.
Are you older than the rest of the guys too, or is it just you seem older?
Yeah, I seem older, but I'm actually 19, about to turn 19.
Okay, I would have thought you were like 21.
Nah, gangs, I'm a youngie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a young buck like that.
But you are older than the rest of them. Like Didi's like what, 16 now?
Yeah.
Didi and all them was
But
like
I'm
16?
talking about like my age group.
Oh, your age group. Okay,
You feel me?
okay.
I'm actually the big, like, I'm actually like, okay, I could say the like the middle, but like out of me, Roscoe, Edot, Benga, Hemi.
Yeah.
I was the baby. I was always the baby. Roscoe is the oldest.
Oh, Roscoe's
Like
the
out of
oldest.
like, you know, the like
Out of the
you know,
group, yeah.
Roscoe is the oldest, so that's why everybody, you know.
Did all y'all start rapping together too, or were like who came first? Was it like you,
It
Edot, Roscoe?
was
Out of the older
Dot.
group,
It was
I guess?
Edot.
It was Dot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or King of the Hill. Once I started that.
How did you then get involved? Was it because I know like obviously y'all had some songs together early on too.
I was always right there, you know.
Always in the videos too.
Yeah, like so it was like basically like we was lit, like we wasn't using Instagram, you know. We was always lit from Facebook. We was always Facebook famous, you know, like we was always like, you know, we had our own little clout from like, you know, talking to like all the girls in Harlem, you know, like just
The Breeze.
being, you know, them like the Hill Boys, just always had our own little like, we always was cool. That's what it was. The whole Harlem was cool with everybody. So we was cool with like all of our ops now, we was cool with.
Yeah.
So it was like, everybody knew us before the like, I could say now, like, everybody knew us before the fame. If you know, you know, though. You feel me?
If you were on Facebook back then.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Facebook,
yeah.
we got, don't get me wrong, though, we was still using the gram. The gram just started, like, popping, though, like, when I could say, when Edot took his, like, when he was just going up. Because I'm still on we still on Facebook 2021, 2022-ish, I could say, is when everybody just stopped using Facebook. But early 2021 and before, everybody was on Facebook. We was still like the niggas from Facebook. Like, word. All the girls was on that's what it was too. Like, everybody and their mother was on the hill. Like, all the, like, for me, we young, so all the, you know, girls our age, we like 14, 13. After school, how all the girls come to the hill. For me, like, we was always like, we out to, like, for me, girls be like, we out to the hill. Like, the going to the hill was a thing.
Right.
You feel me? We was always like, it was just like the music, like on from Facebook and shit, like everybody knew from there. It was like, all right, we about to go up. Word.
Right.
Word.
So it's funny because it's like, I feel like when I was like 14, I'm 20, I just turned 27, but when I was like 14, 15-ish, that's when I was on Facebook. And then Facebook kind of got played out in like high school for me. And then that's when we all moved to like Instagram and Twitter. And then I never thought Facebook would have ever became like a thing that like another generation of like youth would fuck with. But I think it's funny because it's like, whether it's you or like artists from Chicago who I've had on the show, like I think there was a PGF Nut and a few of those guys, they blew up on Facebook too. But to me, it's like, I never thought of like Facebook now as like a platform that people would actually blow up on or be able to make, you know, make it out off of.
Yeah, I wouldn't say blow up on her. We was just like drop a little triller. Like, it was trillers back then.
Yeah.
For me, you would post on Facebook, everybody would share. For me, we wasn't really shooting videos like that back then. Like, I could say 2020 is like 2020 is when everything started. Like, we started showing videos. We started dropping. Everybody, like, was beginning to know us and shit. You feel me, bro? Fucking, yeah, bro, 2019-ish was like the Facebook days, get in there, going to the stool, playing around still, drop a song here and there, like, you know, like, for me, people on Facebook, and like, it was just like, that was just like, 2019 was just the play year for us.
Yeah.
Like, we were still learning how to, like, you know, how to make a good ad-lib, like, how to make a good verse. You feel me? We was rapping like we ain't, like, feel me? Compared to now, like, we got way better. We grew in a way. We like developed all that. Bro, and I could say mature too, like, cause our minds now from before, or
It's funny because like well,
I honestly wouldn't think we would be at where we be at right now. Or
right. It's funny that you say that because like I was even you mentioned Dot Recipes Edot. I was watching our old interview that we did, and it was the way that he would speak to was just like he gave me old soul like you, which is why I feel like y'all went together so well too. You feel me? It's like the way that he speaks and the way that you speak are very similar because like he had like I remember when I was sitting across from him and I was like and then I like realized I'm like yo bro how old are you and I think he was 15 at the time
16 I
15
remember
16 at the time
yeah,
whatever
he was like
it was.
I'm a young buck
And I
that
was
shit
like,
is viral.
I was like bro I'm like no way you this young talking like this but it is interesting like because obviously you have like the younger artists from the hill like with like D-Dot and Didi and whatnot but then you have like you guys are still young but you guys you feel a lot older than the rest and it's just because like you said it's maybe some old soul shit been through a lot too like shit like that. I asked this with everybody from the hill, right? Because like I like keeping people's memories alive on the show. What's your favorite memory of Edot? And I know that's a hard thing to do because everybody has a hard time answering that because there's a lot. But do you have a favorite memory?
I got a lot with this nigga,
I know
bro.
that's what everybody says. Everybody's like, "Oh, I got a lot with him," but think of one funny one for me.
Damn, bro, this nigga like, damn, bro, damn.
Something funny he did with you, or
fucking when we was play fighting, he came under, slapped cold shit out of me. Like in front of everybody.
And for people don't know,
like all the guys though.
Edot wasn't even that tall either. Just so
yeah,
y'all know,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
We always play fight or like we was with. It's crazy because this is when we was fucking with when we was OYOGs. We in Cortland. We just play fighting us against Cortland, play fighting regular shit. Feel me? He came under. Like, I didn't know he was gonna do that. Like I started laughing after we all did. He came under. Like he did some. I don't know what the fuck he did. He came under. Like his hand was like, you know how you wave like this?
Yeah.
He came under. Pow, cold slapped the shit out of me. He got that one good hit. I ain't gonna lie. That's my funniest memory I could think of.
Yeah,
I got mad funny memories with that nigga.
Recipes, Dot, man. That's
that's
mad funny. But so something interesting that you never got to speak about that you and I talked about before the interview that my brother Zay from the Block had told me is that the video that you and Didi did for From the Block that was actually because obviously you on house arrest, right?
Yeah, facts.
That was actually in like your whole ass backyard.
Yeah, everybody don't even. That's so crazy because to the system didn't even know. You heard? The system was thinking.
Oh, they thought you was like
outside.
That's
the DA,
crazy, bro. For real.
The DA thought I was outside. He didn't believe like I was really in my basement. You know, it was a label move. The label was there.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like.
This wasn't just like running gun shit that y'all did. Like when y'all do shit like From the Block, and especially with Didi, like there's like a lot of moving
because
parts.
Because at that time I was restricted on everything. I couldn't go nowhere, Gabe. So it was like that was when I was in. I'm still in, but like the precious, sad mode. Like really in my feelings, Gabe. Because for me, shows I'm missing, all that. So like, well, I couldn't do nothing. So fucking. It was just like, all right, we have to do this in my home. You feel me? In my backyard and shit. So that's what we did.
And it came out fire too.
Yeah,
you would have never have known that it was in somebody's backyard
word
too.
Word of my mother. Because I'm trying to tell, but I'm at court telling you her. I'm at court trying to like tell her like the judge like, nah, that was really in my. He wasn't trying to hear it at first though, but.
But how would they? Well, first of all, it didn't help that the video went viral, right? That didn't help. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then everybody sees it.
Word.
But then on top of that, it's just funny because it's just like, bro, it's like you could even like go into your backyard, take a video of your backyard, and show it to them, and they still wouldn't believe you. Like, bro, this like you could take a video of you walking down the stairs.
That's what the system do, Gabe.
This shit is crazy, bro.
That's what the system do.
But okay, so how are you doing in terms of like the house arrest now? Because now you're like, obviously you're here right now, so you're able to move around a little bit. So you got some of the restrictions been lifted.
Basically, bro, I got remanded, Gabe. I got locked up back again for like a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was in juvenile in the Bronx. You know, basically, when I went back to court, he was like, basically, I learned my lesson. You feel me? For a little couple days, he sat me down.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it was just like, from there, it was like he let me home. When he let me home, it was like, I bet I got to get on my shit. I got to really, really focus up. So I started doing, I really started doing my thing, going to my programs, abiding by, my curfew. What else? Oh, passing my drug test, because that's what the judge, is a court order. I can't smoke. He haven't seen no videos of me partaking any gang violence, guns, anything. I stopped with that. I stopped dropping music for a while. Remember?
I did, because I remember for a while I was like, yo, I ain't seen D post nothing for a minute.
So
did that also, real quick, before you continue, did that also slow down the Oz's Do It song from coming out?
That kinda, yeah, because that and it was just mad stuff, getting it together, really putting it together, getting it clear, just getting like word. Okay. Because Waka wasn't trying to clear it at first. Okay. Word. So, but I'm passing my drug test and just doing right. So when I came back, I have an advocator for my Bronx Connect program, for my program. He advocates for me. He tells the judge how I'm doing. The judge had a good report. Oh, word. Oh, you really improved from the last. Oh, you making a change. Okay, I see. So I'm like, you know what? I go to my lawyer. I go on my lawyer ear like, can you request for a curfew? You heard, Gabe? Yeah. I'm not playing. You heard my lawyer ain't want to do it. He ain't want to. I'm like, please. Like, bro, I've been doing what He did it. Yeah. He's like, all right, judge. He actually, and that's what I noticed too. It was like, all right, I'm getting on his good side. Yeah. I'm really doing what I got to do. No fake. Watching this, what up? No fake. You heard, Gabe? Because I dead chilled down. He
working. You see him. He here working right now.
You feel me? Like boom. Okay. You heard, Gabe? Nah, but for real. So he peeped that and was just like, yeah, you know what? Curfew. I can't say the time. People watching.
Yeah, people watching.
But he gave me a curfew. I was so happy, Gabe. Word.
That's fire.
That's something,
That's good.
That's a little something, because now I could move around and just do half of the things I want to do.
Right. It's better than
nothing.
Than nothing. Or, with so you said I noticed you said Waka didn't want to clear O's at first.
Yeah, that was just like, but that was nothing crazy though. It was just like
I mean, obviously the song came out, so
that was nothing crazy. He was just on some. He was just well aware because he was on some like, nah, this my baby. This my first. Feel me? Yeah. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. It's my baby. That's my first. Yeah. So he was like, so he was just on some like, if NLE got on it, he was jacking it. You feel me?
Okay.
Because I guess they they from like down. They from
down south.
So I don't know. They have some type of connection.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how that went.
Gotcha. Okay.
And but it was nothing crazy. He was just I would be well aware too. Like
if you had like an original song and then 10 years from that and that song blew up and then somebody from like Memphis wanted to remix it, you'd be like, hold on, you got to put someone from New York on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not like he wasn't trying to clear it, but he was trying to make sure it
was represented properly.
Word.
Right.
Word.
And putting, I guess in that case, putting someone from the South helps represent it a little bit better. But I think, but it's funny because like I feel like people were quick to jump to conclusions online about that song because like they saw the video with Choppa, right? Obviously, this video with you and Didi had already been shot like a lot. I think I saw that when I interviewed Didi.
Facts.
I think he showed me that video mad long ago, right?
Facts. Oh, before it was out.
Before it was out, like when
Yeah,
we did
facts.
when we went to go do the race cars, and then y'all came here. I'm pretty sure I saw that at that time too, which was a minute ago. But
Cause that's when
yeah.
I remember that I shot it. That's crazy. I did a video at the race car shit.
Yeah, but that
I remember that.
But then I remember like people thought that obviously you weren't on the song no more, da 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 da.
Yeah.
But like obviously I know it's one of those things where it's like the internet gonna run with whatever they run with, but like obviously, you know, you guys were always gonna put out those versions anyway, like it was gonna be fun.
Facts.
Which I think is I think that's the only thing that I don't like for y'all is like when like that shit happens, like yo, the internet's just running with anything at that point.
Bro, you know, Gabe, you know how this internet should be, bro. I don't even like me, bro. I be feeling like sometimes like I don't even like you don't see me, Gabe, like you don't really see me, Gabe, like
yeah, you ain't making no drama in a minute.
Like real shit, Gabe. You don't really see me on the internet, like nah, Gabe. Like you don't really see me like on the internet, really trying to really portray a tough guy image. Yeah, you know I drill right. You know but like I'm me, like you know I don't try to act like I'm like that. I know what I do, Gabe. Like I know, like you feel me. I know myself. I'm me. Like I don't ever gotta like. For me, you don't never see me on the media try to like be an act like on live, you know, screaming and acting like where the ops at. Like you don't never see me doing that. Cause that's just not me. I'm not an internet dude anymore. Come
on, bro. Accept your past and just move forward with it. You feel me?
Nah, but like I'm talking about like real life being hot, like you know. Like you know what I mean, Gabe.
Yeah, I know
like,
what you mean. I know what you mean. But you're trying to move in a better direction now. It's like you know you did what you did in your like I said you did what you did in your past, right? You kind of accept it for what it is, and now it's like all right, cool. Now I got to do better because you know you don't want to be like you know on house arrest no more. You don't want to go back to being in juvie.
Facts,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? You don't want none of that shit no more.
Facts.
Cause then that limits you from just being with the guys, having fun, being able to like actually
females,
getting to actually build a music career too. Like it kind of stops you from doing all that shit.
Facts. Money.
You actually learned your lesson in there though?
Did I?
Yo, what do they? Okay, might be a dumb question, but it's juvenile, right? So like, what do they feed y'all in there?
I ain't gonna lie, Gabe. Some shit like good, like it's like town food. Or good rice, steak tips with rice, white rice.
Get the fuck out.
Mac and cheese, oxtails, and broccoli, peanut butter.
This is juvenile too,
juvenile,
right?
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches. You get a snack every now and then, fruit snacks, cookies, Oreos, like for snack time. You get
snack time is crazy.
You get a little snack. It's snack time. It's breakfast. It's breakfast, dinner, and then like snack, like for dessert, like a snack right after dinner.
Yeah.
But like a couple hours, and then if you got if you got commissary.
Yeah, then
like,
you buy other shit.
You got everything in your room. But you know what most people do in juvenile? Everybody stack up their snacks. Like me, I was in there. I couldn't. Like Dave, I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't, Gabe. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't. Word two. I couldn't. I was just.
Nah, I be seeing the pictures.
All the chips.
I be seeing pictures of people I know with like the bins full of food. I'm like, yo, y'all not gonna eat that shit,
bro. Like free duty. Like duty in there right now. Probably eating good. I ain't gonna lie, juvenile, yeah, free duty low, man.
So what's next for you, bro? So we last thing you dropped was It's Gonna Be Alright on streaming, at least. What else we got coming up? What else we got working on?
You don't even know, Gabe. I got the album on the way.
Okay, word.
Documentary. Feel me?
Oh yeah,
got the documentary on the way. And got the album on the way. Word. Album coming real soon.
What's the album called?
The Face of Harlem.
There you go.
Word.
I like that. So that's coming this fall, hopefully?
This fall, before Halloween.
Before Halloween.
I tried to really make it, like, by the end of the summer, but I know it's damn near end of the
Yeah, it's about the end of summer, like 2 weeks here. Yeah.
Word, so, word, stay tuned for the album, y'all, word.
Well, I'm excited for you, bro. Part 2 freestyle out now, so go check that out.
Right now.
Part 1 been out. It has a Kid Cudi sample, so go check that out. Super dope if you didn't get to check it out yet. Before we get out of here, my brother, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Yo, follow my YouTube. Can you please subscribe to my YouTube? Just give me 20K followers, y'all, please.
He's at 10.6 right now.
Come on, please. Give me 20K for this album, too. Add me on the gram. Y'all know my grams be acting funny. That DeeplayForKeeps, nigga. Add my TikTok, DeeplayForKeeps. My gram coming back. My main gram coming back. Stay tuned. Love y'all.
There you go. Make sure you go check out both those freestyles. Make sure you go follow him. Go subscribe. Go show him some love. Go show him support. Love of Street Sports. Street Batar. That's till next time. DeeplayForKeeps on the radar. We out. Bye.
My boy.
My dog.